Okay, let's dive right in. So if you haven't done so already, make sure that you download the Sora app, which is located in self-service, and then go ahead and launch the app. Now, when I open my app, it's giving me a recommendation and says my school is Chambersburg Area School District. If you see that, you can go ahead and tap on that and get started. If not, you can tap on Not Your School, Switch School. So if you don't see that screen, tap on that. Then it's going to give us some suggestions of schools in the area. If we do not see Chambersburg Area School District, which it's there, but if you don't see it on the list of schools, that's okay. Just go down here where it says My School Isn't Listed and tap on that. Now it's asking for a school name or a zip code. So here we can either put in Chambersburg, or you can put in the zip code of the Career Management School or Chambersburg, which is 17201. And once we put in that zip code, we can see our first option here, which is Chambersburg Area School District. And we want to go ahead and tap on that. Okay, now it's asking us to sign in. So our username is going to be just your district regular username, not your whole entire email, just the last two digits of your grad year, first 5 letters of your last name, first 3 of your first, and then followed by your lunch number. Once you have logged in, you can start to search for your book. And one way you can do this is, of course, by browsing, and you can browse by genre, which we have, or subject that we have here. You can also do a search, so you can type in a title, an author, a keyword, or a subject if you wish to find books. When you come across one that looks interesting to you, feel free and tap on the cover. Of course, you can get a summary here of that book. And then over here, if you see the word borrow, that means the book is available and you can go ahead and check it out. If you see place a hold, that means somebody else has that book checked out, but feel free to go ahead and select that. You'll be prompted to enter your email address and basically you'll be put in line for that book. When it's your turn, you'll receive an email, and basically you have 3 days from that email being sent to go into overdrive and checking out that book. They'll hold it for 3 days for you. But as long as you see the word borrow, you're free to select that and check it out right then and there. Borrowing limits, you have 14 days or 2 weeks to have that book. And you do have the option to renew that book at the end of 14 days. If you choose not to renew it, the book will just check itself back in, which is nice because you don't have to worry about overdue fees and everything else. So if you borrow a book, that book will be located underneath the shelf section here at the bottom. So let's take a look at that real quick. Here you can see the books that I have checked out. And if I open one of these books, you can see some of my options here. And as I mentioned, you do have the option to renew. Now, if I select that, you'll see this message right now that says basically it's too early to renew. So if you would like to renew, you have to go into Sora 3 days, 3 or less days before the book is due, and then select that option. If you don't do that, the book is going to check itself in. So maybe set yourself a reminder if you think that you're going to have to renew it. If you happen to finish the book early, it is appreciated that you do return it. That way it's available for other users, for other patrons. To read the book, all you do, you probably guessed it, is just select on Open Book. And it will take you into the reader here, and you can browse through. If I tap on the center, just anywhere in the center of the screen, that kind of brings up some menu options, and we have a few different options. So right now I have one page at a time being displayed on the screen. However, if I choose this icon right here, I can have 2 pages on a screen being displayed. If I go into the hamburger menu here, I get some additional options. I can go to reading settings, and here I can kind of change like the background of my text. I can also change the size of the text. So if I have trouble seeing, I can make that text a little bit larger or smaller, depending depending on my preferences. I can also look at the table of contents, and I can jump ahead or go back if I wanted to. And the other thing too is if you come across a page that you want to bookmark, that you want to save and maybe come back to, Your bookmark icon is right there, and you can go ahead and bookmark that page. And then to access those bookmarks, again, it's in the hamburger menu under bookmarks, and then you can jump right to those pages if you want to. So quite a bit to explore, a lot of really great books. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to give a book recommendation, of course, just feel free to send me an email. And other than that, have a good time.